Welcome to the internet. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim in that department, okay?
Okay.
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well... Sorry, I'm gonna move my microphone a little. Case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well... I guess I might as well try to get out what I can out of him.
I'm pretty sure we know the gender is male.
I mean... ID would probably be the most logical thing?
I guess?
Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't get your hopes up. The number is...
11696426. Just starts rambling a whole bunch of different numbers.
5842189.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8, 2. I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5824189. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is.
That's Goodman's ID number.
It is.
Dun dun dun. But
yeah.
We already kind of knew that because it was on the thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, Goodman was found in Edwards' truck, right? But,
Car.
Well, yeah.
But yes.
I meant to say trunk. I said truck. I missed the end.
Well, truck.
Anyway, Goodman was found in Edwards' trunk.
Mm-hmm.
But Goodman was also murdered in the evidence lab. Both at 5:15.
What? No. No. There were two. Does he have a twin?
I don't know.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Witness?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just... I got confused.
And this is news?
Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto! Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what, exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. What started with 82? I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right! Again! The number the chief police gave us was 5842189.
Well, wait a second, right? What does this...
mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman.
At least according to this.
Mm-hmm. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, Righto, sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time.
What should be some sort of weird, like That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, in a completely different location. Watch it be like some sort of weird like accounting error where two, like...
People with the same ID numbers or something?
Where it's like two people with the same ID.
Wait, what did that say? Gosh darn it, Johnny.
No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this?
The judge said something, but it went by. I didn't click it, it just automatically went.
I don't know.
Because I was too busy distracted with what you were saying.
But it just...
I know, it's fine.
It's probably got to be a clerical or accounting error of some sort, where like one of the IDs is actually the wrong number assigned to the person, and like if you try to enter into the system, it's going to come up Bruce Goodman, and if you try to enter into the other system, it's also going to come up Bruce Goodman, and the real person that we're looking for is not Bruce Goodman. Maybe, I don't fucking know.
Okay.
That's the best idea I have right now for what I got to work with.
Right. Nice missing the trash can.
Yeah, I hate you. It works.
Yeah, because I'll pick it up for you, lazy ass.
Eh. Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How dare...
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Officer... Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha! Do I have to voice it? Or?
Yeah.
Alright. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief. Sir, I've got your report, sir. You don't mean... him?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Well, why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
How long?
Why?
I don't know. That's just a thing he does, I guess. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's,
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before a trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I couldn't submit this as evidence until a connection was proven in the court, which you helped me do. Thank you for picking up on my clues there, Righto. The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No! It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You're even in the defendant's chair just past December.
I apologize for his terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time. Really?
You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Damn, everyone's shitting on Edgeworth today.
Does this seem a little convenient to you?
What?
That the chief of police just pops up and it just so happens that there's another murder with the same victim at a different location?
Well, to be fair...
From the evidence room? Inside of the fucking police precinct?
To be fair, they did try to tell Edgeworth, but Edgeworth was all like, I don't want to read this.
I just... something else is going on here. But what exactly, I'm not sure. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Or that's what we're going to find out, or try to at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be of much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
Oh, we're just gonna skip right to
That's
the...
not how glasses work. I'm pretty sure either you actually need them or you don't. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Anyway.
So, I mean, I guess there are some people that wear, like, fake glasses that are
fashionable.
just... Yeah, that is for looks.
I still don't.
I don't get it either, but...
Why? Why?
I mean, to be fair, like, I need my glasses, but I do think it adds to my look a little bit. I think so anyway. Like, look at me without my glasses. Isn't it kind of weird?
Well, yeah, because I always see you with glasses on. To see you without them on, you don't look like you.
Yeah.
That's not to say necessarily they add anything to you. It's just I'm so used to seeing you with the glasses on to see you without them.
Yeah.
It's just off.
Fair enough.
I'm not trying to say it necessarily detracts from your looks either. It just
Okay.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's there.
All right.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum. Was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. I just realized that my voice for her and my voice for the chief of police are the same, just one's male and female.
How appropriate.
Yeah, I guess.
My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do. And I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Heh. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's this grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
What? To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
And let's open the door for some kitties.
I don't understand why we're... Oh boy, you found the thing.
Yes.
Zoom in, and...
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses.
Ow.
Oh my...
What?
What?
It's so noisy! Freaking come in here all meow!
She's like, how dare you have this door closed? I will give you a piece of my mind.
Meow!
Yeah.
Kitty, there's nothing in there but an empty box.
She's a curious kitty.
I know, but this isn't a curious cat, okay? Go somewhere else for your curious cat stuff.
Anyway, I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, this is a bloodstain?
It's so... Ugh.
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain.
Wait a minute, you saw real blood before? We saw it on the shoe.
But it was over there.
Okay.
But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
What's odd about this, scientifically?
The amount.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find the bloodstain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that. One very proud-looking MS guy.
Yes.
Well, we can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes I fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out to the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Ha! I don't know who or what this is.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Star.
You only trust your own eyes, do you? Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just, that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
I mean, it's only a day old.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid it wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to do it while you're eating still.
Shut up. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed for the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Ah.
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
I had a bag. I was gonna...
Yeah, I put it over here because the cat was messing into it. Remember?
Right. Shut up. Mm.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So you were Detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago.
It's not very long ago.
No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Or fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if that prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
Oh, fuck it. Here we go.
Yeah. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... I guess I have to present.
The little sticky note thing. What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
And that knife was evidence from the murder case. Or sorry, that case. The murder weapon.
Let's just take a look at my murder case. Fucking shing! I killed this guy with a knife. I killed this guy with a rope. I killed that chick with a gun. And that guy, I'm pretty sure I decapitated with an axe?
Oh, that guy over there? Yeah, actually, he just kind of tripped and happened to hit his head and die, like, right in front of me. So I kind of just took his body and took credit for it.
I kicked him a little to make it look like he put up a fight, you know, post-mortem bruising and all that. Oh, that guy over there, I shoved his head full of needles and nails.
Anyway. It was due for transferal on the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Guess not. Present the murder weapon.
I guess I have to present the knife.
What do you think about this?
This might be the same thing.
Yep.
Really?
So...
Oh, hold on. I have yet to inspect this.
Luminol reagent.
Oh.
Emma Sky.
Someone has used a marker to write their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go.
Well, you never know where something might go down.
Just what kind of world do you think we live in? Okay, well that's it, I guess.
Can't imagine there's anything else on it.
What else? Goodman's ID? I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Back when you were the cop-out queen, right?
We found this we found this ID card here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed in the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure.
That's my ID number.
Maybe, what if I... That looks like a petrified piece of provolone. Huh? It's not. It's my attorney's badge. I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market. Look, my badge is up for sale. Not yet, at least.
Wow.
Could you take a look at this? You! Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves before we steam them for brewing.
What? How? I knew it. So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just the fail.
How do you pre-infuse leaves with steam?
I don't know.
Very, very confused.
What else am I supposed to show
Leaves
her?
aren't computers. You can't just download Steam onto them. Like, how are you supposed to, like... I guess theoretically, because they have electrical signals, you could do it, but, like, that's a lot of really specific electrical signals. I don't know if plants can even read that. Like, how? How do you get the steam onto leaves?
This is a bit you're going for, isn't it?
This is the hill I've chosen to die on.
Yep.
Yep.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murderer. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes.
In other words,
Oh, sorry.
5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes were the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Okay, nothing.
The cell phone?
Oh, wait, that was different.
What would you grab or use?
The cell phone.
Ah.
She dropped that phone in the pavement. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right? Little did I know. It was a trap. The red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was Miss Sky really trying to say, I wonder? Okay. I don't think I'm going to get anything more from her. But I would have thought that would have opened up another thing to talk.
Wow.
Why did I just have to present all 3 items to get this to open,
Maybe.
I guess?
I don't fucking know.
That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So? Oh.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail, Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hadn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There's another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait, those lunches you sell.
There is only one reason I come to sell lunches at this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, rookie? What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
And Officer Jake Marshall. Well, it's kind of what I was saying though, but not exactly. So the DL6 incident, that was when it was about to be closed, like the statute of limitations was about to run up.
Right.
However, this incident, it's similar, but it's not actually, the statute of limitations aren't about to run up because it's only been 2 years.
Right. It's just that they're still working on it.
Yeah.
It's technically a cold case at this point, but they're not sure it was completely
I mean, technically, it's a closed case because, you know...
Yes, closed, excuse me. But they don't feel like it was done thoroughly enough.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make sure that they hit everything, I guess.
They don't think it was done properly. Like, they think they got the wrong person. Matter of fact, they know they got the wrong person, and that's why everyone was demoted.
Ooh.
They executed an innocent man.
Oh.
Or woman, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they still executed people in this.
I guess.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Hmm?
I guess we'll have to come back. Okay. And by the way, don't worry. I'm not going to re-examine everything, because I realize that there's way too many things to re-examine, and we're not going to get anything for it.
Wow!
Yeah.
He says as he goes to reinvestigate everything.
No, I won't. Don't worry. Looks like Miss Sky isn't questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they arrested a suspect at the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around here. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. Well, I can at least investigate here, because I couldn't go here. There are detective desks. I think these are... Okay. I think he says... This must be the chief of detectives. He's going to be dead. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department? No! I told that old lady at the restaurant and everything! Someone's getting a demotion. Wow. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger. The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force.
The design's a little changed from the one outside.
Well, the dancing Blue Badger trademark is still under development, you see.
You have it trademarked?
Absolutely. It's cutting-edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter, and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then. You'll give her nightmares. The poster of a female police officer. No, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
RP guy?
Yes, I'm just making sure there's nothing else. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know. The killer used dry ice. If you put it between the latch and the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. I'll win a writer's award for sure. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Well,
Definitely role-playing.
definitely role-playing. And on the next episode, we'll
So are we.
play too.
I guess.
I guess.
We're going to continue to Let's Play Phoenix Wright.
Oh! Okay, see you guys next time.